Full Collective. So I was just doing your written daily energy read, and we got the Ace of Swords and you and your loved ones are safe. And as I was finishing writing it down, I started to have a very detailed visualization. And then it reminded me of something that happened to me last night, that when it happened, I seen the metaphor in it instantly. So with the cards, what's happened is I've had a visualization of somebody walking through like really murky waters. Like imagine during like a war or something, or you get lost on the Amazon trail, or I don't know, somewhere where you may genuinely have to go through some terrain you wouldn't usually go through to get somewhere safe. That's what someone had to do. So during the life journey that someone was on, they had to make a detour and go through this really, really murky water. And they couldn't see anything that was going on around them. They had to have blind faith, and they had to just keep pushing forward because what was behind them, anything in front would have been better. Now, the murky water wasn't great. It was definitely scary, but they had no choice, and they kept pushing forward. Now, eventually, after a very long, treacherous journey through murky water, and genuinely a lot of things happening. Leeches, crocodiles trying to attack, hypothermia, birds pecking at your head. I don't really know what exactly the trials and tribulations were during this murky water, but it wasn't fun. This person came out a lot stronger for it, but yeah, it definitely took a toll. Now, eventually, this person finally gets to clear water. Fresh, clear water. And I'm getting that they don't really know how to handle that. So clear, it looks so different. They're in almost shock. Half of them thinks it's so beautiful, but the other half of them's almost more scared of the clear water than the murky water now. I'm getting that as you step into like the banks of this like clear water, you cut your foot on something. So you cut your foot on something and you let out like this huge cry. And you are you're genuinely in pain, alright? As the pain starts to slowly subside, and quicker than anticipated, because I'm hearing overwhelmed with curiosity. So there's some kind of curiosity that overwhelms this person, and then they kind of forget about the pain for a second, and they look down to see what cut them. I'm hearing self-analyze, so this metaphor may have something to do with somebody analysing a betrayal. So this person looks down and there is a sword just under the sand of the banks a bit. And they pick it up. And there's a little cut on their foot. And it does sting still, but they can barely notice it. They have this sword in their hand. And it's beautiful and it's huge and it looks dangerous. And all of a sudden this person feels really powerful. All of a sudden this person was fighting bare hand, knuckles, in the murkiest water through night and day, all by themselves, cold, alone, hurt, tired, angry. And now all of a sudden, because they pushed through, they're in this beautiful clear water with a big, beautiful, dangerous weapon. And I'm hearing it feels just right for them, like perfect. Like when they balance it with their arm out, they're like, it feels like an extension of their arm. It feels like this sword is like a part of them. Like all of this journey was worth it to get this sword. Now, I'm hearing unstoppable. Now that you've gone through this murky water and you've battled everything without a weapon, and now you're in clear water with a weapon, imagine what you're going to be able to do. I'm like scared for People Collective. Oh my lord. But for real, like, you got through some of the worst conditions this person did, you did, whoever this is about, with nothing. And now you're being gifted with both clear water and a sword. You're going to be unstoppable. I'm hearing that this person literally just picks up the sword and there's like a piece of seaweed or I'm hearing like stick, like spiky little thorn stick thingies, and this person just wraps that around their head like a crown, puts their sword up like that, and just walks through the clear water away from the murky water with their head held high, like they never even knew what it was like to go through it. I'm hearing like there's no death card here, but I'm hearing full transformation, full rebirth. It's also like reminding me of, you know, how like Native American culture tends to use different herbal things or psychedelics to find their life purpose, and it's very guided experience. I'm hearing that without even realizing, that journey through the murky water was equivalent to like spirit sitting with you through a psychedelic experience to find your life purpose. Yeah, it was like you had to go through this really shitty first half of your life, or like big stage of your life, so that you could get to this like stunning place. I'm seeing someone trekking through like really dead bushland and like rocks everywhere and there's snakes everywhere, and it takes like hours and hours, but they finally like get over this one rock and they just see the most beautiful, like I mean beautiful beach like view, and it's just like the clearest water and rock pools and like heaven, like nirvana. So, and this person's like sweating and they're like so tired, and then they like see it and their eyes just go like I just woke up, guys, alright? But Spirit has been like really urging me to get straight onto it as soon as they send me intuitive download, because otherwise the download obviously isn't going to be as clear and I might forget, and they're really important. So oh no, I'm hearing that like you were a really defensive, like you were in like this really defensive crab state, and like I'm just imagining a crab doing acid and having an out of body experience. That's like what you felt like. Like you might have always been like this really defensive person growing up and stuff, and then like Spirit like sent you on this like experience that just like sent you out of your own kind of body, and you became like had to like see the really soft side of yourself. Oh, that might be why you were never allowed like a weapon through the murky waters, because Spirit needed you to be able to get through hard stuff in your feminine energy as well as your masculine energy. No, okay, so you had to use your masculine energy to get through the murky waters, but now you're in your feminine energy because you're finally like you're in clear water that feels safe to you, so you feel like you can go into your feminine energy and receive, because you have like protection and you have an environment that feels safe now, which is beautiful.